Hey YouTube, Carrot Twig here, bringing you guys my God card Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for March 2017. This is a little fun deck idea I came up with. A couple of you actually recommended this deck to me, and I looked into it and tried working around what I could do my best to make this deck. The whole focus of the deck is just to spam out a lot of monsters to summon out your God cards. I like the idea. I went with two main engines in this deck. I went with the level 1 and the level 4 spam for the deck. Both work really well together, going back and forth, special summoning monsters. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the deck profile. Nonetheless, for the God cards, I run one of each of them. One Slifer, Obelisk, and Ra. They each have the Tribute 3 effect to summon them out on the field, and other than that, each one has a different effect based on which guard card you want. But like I said, this is mostly a fun deck, so the whole basis of this deck is to just quickly get out your god cards and then just have fun using their different effects, whether it be Slifers, every card in hand, 1,000 attack, Ra's life point give up, or Obelisk's destruction effect. And, searching out different ones, playing different combos is my favorite part of the deck, because you never know what deck you're going to go up against and which one you think, hey, this would be the better choice for that. And I'm not too big a fan of proxies, but sadly I don't have any Ra disciples left. They're really popular, on my channel. With people, and they go really fast. But he's definitely needed for the deck. When it's summoned, you can special summon up to 2 Ra's Disciple from your hand and or deck, and they cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of Slifer, the Sky Dragon, Obelisk, or Winged Dragon Ra. You cannot special summon monsters except for Ra's Disciple. So basically, you want to go off this as your first combo play in the deck. When you get all 3 of these out, you're going to want to quickly and hopefully use these for the tribute of one of your god monsters. So that's when you're going to want to, set this play up, when you for sure know that you can quickly tribute into it. Otherwise, you'll just be basically stuck with the Ra's Disciples and not able to do anything else. Excuse me. But other than that, it's really good. Speed, I also run it with card advance in the deck, which speeds up because the fact that you'll have to summon out Ra and then get the special summon one will most of the time take up your normal summon, meaning you'll get the 2 Ra's off the special, but you'll still need that summon, and that's where card advance helps there. And adding for the level 4 engine of the deck, I run 1 Perform Age Trick Clown. Very easy. I run Foolish Burial in the deck to make use of Exceed Summon. Plays with the deck can also bring him back to the field. He's just good because you can sit on him as one of those monsters that can keep coming back and then use him for the tribute. And also 3, sorry about this, it's just, I'm still getting over that cough, so if I sound like a little light of breath, I do apologize. But also 3, Perform Age Hat Tricker. You have to, if your opponent if there are 2 monsters on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. So another easy special summon to get off, basically, with this card. If you have 2 monsters and this, you'll meet the requirements for the 3 monsters on the field. Along with Trick Clown, he's really good, just because you can also go and do the Exceed Summon with basically Trapeze Magician. And this card, with the God cards, goes for some really interesting combo plays as well. So I love running 3 Hat Tricker just for how fast you can special out. And then for the level 1 plays, I like to run 3 Jester Confit. Once again, another easy special summon from the hand. You can special summon this card from your hand in face-up attack position, and if you do, return it. And 1 face-up monster your opponent controls to the hand during the end phase and during your opponent's next turn. And then other than that, you can only control 1 Jester Confit. But he's an easy special summon, and there are other monsters, like I said, that you can easily make use of with special summoning in the deck, with most of the time Perform Age monsters. So when you get him out, easy special summon, doesn't take up your normal summon, so you'll still have room also for the God card summon. Same for more stall play, we have Nimble Momonga. He also adds to the life point gain, which helps with Winged Dragon of Ra's life point cost, basically, so you can have a lot more life to pay using Nimble Momonga, and you'll put it in defense most of the time when it's destroyed. Get 2 more, and then with the Momonga play successfully gone off, you'll just need that 1 special of either Confit or Hat Tricker from the hand to get out your tribute. Like I said, the main point of this deck is to quickly get out 3 monsters so you can basically summon out the God card. And then for hand traps, 3 Battle Fader. Once again, this is more for stall plays because you will have to wait some of the time just until you get the right cards you need in your hand for the play. So this helps just buy you some time. And then another one that I like that's a little secret tech, works really well with the 1-for-1, is Evil Thorn. You can tribute this card to inflict 300 damage to your opponent and special summon up to 2 Evil Thorn from your deck in face of attack position. Their effects cannot be activated, but you can go for a rank 1 Exceed play, which I find also cool, and just once again meet the requirements for the 2 monsters on the field to get that 3rd special out. But other than that, he's really good for that quick play, and you don't have to worry too much about the attack position ones, actually, because they will be quickly tributed most of the time for that play if you can get off quickly, because a lot of the cards have to be special summon in attack mode at this deck, so it's all good otherwise. And then also 1 Glow Bulb. I like this just for the additional special summon from the graveyard. Helps with synchro plays also in the deck if you need to get them off. Formula Synchron helps really well with draw power, which is one thing I like. And like I said, Foolish Burial can get this in the graveyard for the special summon, so you have another quick monster to get on the field. And to wrap up the monsters, I finish off with 1 Spell Striker. He's just a small little tech of mine that I enjoy just because I do run a good amount of spell cards in the deck for another easy special summon to the field. So what I like about the deck is there's literally nothing that, is too slow in my opinion to go off of. Probably the manga, if anything, is just the, your opponent's turn-based play. But it's always good also to have that, so you have that quick speed for your God cards to rely on later on. And now we'll move on to spells. I run 2 Mound the Bound Creator. This is your field spell of the deck, and it really, protects your God cards, makes them almost indestructible. And if your opponent blows up this card, you end up searching your deck for a divine monster. So it's just a quicker spell adding to your deck with your God card monsters. And level 10 or higher monsters in the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. And if a level 10 or higher monster on the field destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, the player who controlled the destroyed monster takes 1,000 points of damage. So you can reach a lot of finishers with your God cards also using this card. But I also do like it for the search effect because that's going to keep your opponent from preventing this card's destruction most of the time because they don't want to give you that extra search. And also, I really am sorry about the coughing, guys. I'm trying my best. It's been about 3 weeks since I've had this cough, and I can just not quit it. I've been on, medication and all that, but that's just a little side story that I'm sharing with you. But also, 1-for-1. This card, really good with the deck. Sadly, it is only at 1 on the list, but it gets me so many of my plays that I need. There have been times when I would send Glow Up Bulb to the graveyard to get off a special summon and get Evil Thorn. Use Evil Thorn, get 2, bring back Glow Bulb, and there's my 3 tributes for the God card right there. So it's really great in the deck. And then 1 Upstart Goblin. This is just a, filter card. I would actually recommend replacing it with some other cards in the deck that I'll get to in just a second. Also, 1 Reinforcements of the Army. This card might actually become a 3rd Mound the Bound Creator just because the card really does help in the deck, or a 3rd card advance, but I actually might split that down the middle between this and Upstart Goblin. Just go 3 card advance and 3 Mound the Bound Creator, but I'm still debating on it because I do like the Terraforming Search just for the Mound. Speaking of which, 1 Terraforming, should have played this after the Mound the Bound Creators, but either way, card really is good for the search quickly. Because 2 Mound the Bound Creator is the one flaw. You want to have a lot of monsters in your hand just to go off that play, but Terraforming helps speed that up and just filter through the deck so you don't get, what you don't need at that time. And then second, 2 Where Art Thou? This card helps with searching just what I need. There are plenty of times when I have level 1 monsters on the field, so I can get off that proper search. And the one downfall with this card, but I do like it because I can grab what I need for a situation, is that I do take 2,000 points of damage, so if anything, it's going to hurt Winged Dragon of Ra's cost effect. But other than that, like I said, grabs me what I need for the specific situation. And then 2 card advance. This is once again one I said I might bump up to 3, but I'm just checking the consistency most of the time, because just like there was one play where I opened up 2 card advance and 2 Mountain the Bound Creator and 1 monster, and it just wasn't fast enough. I did get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and place them on the top of the deck in any order, which did help the speed consistency, but it just wasn't fast enough for me at the time. I ended up losing, but that's why I like keeping it too, because it did raise up the consistency, and it also lets you get the extra tribute summon, which works very well with Ra's Disciple. Have this and Ra on the God card, and you have your God card play. And then also 1 Foolish Burial, just for the send to the field, send the glow up bulb, or the Trapeze Magician. I'm actually messing up on all of them right now. The Trick Clown, there we go. That's the word for it. And get his special summon off with that. And then to finish up these spells, 2 Supply Squads. Just really helps with the draw power, once again. Just for the destruction of cards like Nimble Mamanga and stuff like that. Your opponent will sometimes ram into your monsters, which, sometimes you can't avoid, but Supply Squad helps just to resupply your draws to your hand for plays to come. And then lastly for the traps, 3 Threatening Roar. Just like I said for the stall game, along with the Battle Fader, this just helps until you set up the plays you need. And then just quickly going through the extra deck that I put together, I run 1 Utopia Roots and 1 Dullahan. Lots of level 1s in the deck, so you have some Exceed plays to go off of. Trapeze Magician, like I said, this card's crazy. If you have the God card and this on the field, making it attack twice most of the time, especially with Obelisk, it can be a game winner. And then Gaga Cowboy, Dark Rebellion, Castell, Heartland Draco, Papal Operative, and Maestro. Most of my Exceed plays do come from the Perform Age cards in the deck, so that's why the majority of them are level 4s. And then for the Synchros, Formula, Armory Arm, equipping this is pretty trolly also. Samsara and Balmung also help with just their special summon effects. And then 1 Naturia Beast and 1 Chanbara, basically because Hat Trigger is an Earth monster, making the Beast play very viable. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Once again, sorry about my cough, you guys. Like I said, slowly getting over this thing. Very slowly, but I do want to provide you guys with deck profiles and all that, just because I love doing them for you guys. And once again, hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.